We left Chikumi beach and started heading along the coast, westerly I think, um, past these beautiful little towns, coastal towns with some lovely little houses. Unfortunately, in Japan's coastline, there's an awful lot of plastic waste, which comes from China, Korea, and from Japan itself. It's pretty much impossible to clear it all up. But it's a gorgeous coastline with lots of little caves and nooks and crannies. I went through this little cave, nearly broke my paddle going through this little channel. Wave caught me. Lots of lovely little seaside houses. More rubbish, unfortunately. But gorgeous towns like these. Then we stopped at Suki Island for a little break. So we just continued working our way up the coast towards the 7 caves of Tako, which you can see above, and it was pretty amazing. Beautiful coastline, just gorgeous little spot. As we started going into this cave, it got darker and darker, and you can see the scale of it. And then there was a light spot at the end, which I couldn't really figure out. And I kept going in. I couldn't see my kayak. I was holding to my paddle. I was scared of losing that. And we got in, and then it became apparent that the two tunnels met. And this beautiful scene of just looking out through these, seeing the light coming in through both tunnels. It was really, really spectacular. Then we just worked our way up along the coast, going into all the tunnels we came across, going inside and having a look around, paddling up the coast a bit more. There was just, caves and everywhere. There's a boat came in to take some people through the cave, one of the caves, and this is the massive cave. We went inside there. This cave had a huge kind of atrium inside it with lots of tunnels branching off, some of which unfortunately had collapsed, but it was, incredible. This cave system is unbelievable. Going through these caves, multiple entrances and exits. It's pretty crazy. So in the same network of caves, there's these tiny little birds that just fly around. They're too fast to hardly even see. The caves were very much alive. There was birds and all kinds of creepy crawlies on the walls. It was remarkably, just so much life in there. It was unbelievable. We went into this Tenso cave, which was quite a deep cave with an open end. It had a very steep boulder beach that was really hard to land on, because if you jumped out into the water it was too deep, and if you couldn't ride up it was too steep. So getting out was tricky, getting back in was equally tricky. We had lunch there, it was a gorgeous spot, and kept going. That was a tricky landing, it was very steep there, but you can see we're in this little grotto, which the only entrance is by the cave. Incredible. The last cave we went through was on some of the outside of some of the islands, and then headed back to Chikumi beach. It was a incredible experience. I was very much out of shape and out of experience. So but it's a very memorable trip, and I can recommend that coastline to anyone.